Rachel Donner with Locked On Flyers here with the 5 things you need to know about the Philadelphia Flyers ahead of the 2022-23 NHL season. The first thing is that the fans are clearly apprehensive going into this season. We're looking for more than what currently exists on the roster, even with injuries. Signing Tony DeAngelo got the Flyers a puck-moving defenseman, but his defensive play is questionable and the cost was high. Then signing tough guy bottom sixer Nick Deslauriers to a 4-year deal, extending Rasmus Ristolainen long-term, and missing out on Johnny Gaudreau did not instill a lot of confidence for the fan base. So there's a certain degree of realism going into this season, which I think is a good thing for the team and the fans, to be honest. Second thing is that the Flyers currently have no discernible identity, but they could build a new one because this team, I think, is going to have a chip on its shoulder and the motivated coach to prove detractors wrong. John Tortorella spoke extensively about this when he was hired and continues to talk about a clean slate and his getting to know the players from his own experience, not what they've done in the past. He's also talked about the Flyers in terms of wanting them to be tough to play against, bringing back more of a physical game. But will that be at the expense of offense? Time will tell, but this team needs to build character and a new identity that brings success down the road, if not now. The third thing is that the Flyers are likely going to spend a lot of time in their own end because of those defensive woes, but it could be a good thing in the long run for developing new systems and accountability. Lacking some of the speed and skill of other teams, we saw last season that the Flyers often had trouble clearing the puck and successfully carrying the puck through the neutral zone to set up offensively. Torts brings with him a focus on preventing shots and systems that springboard the offense through smart defensive play. He demands accountability on the ice and off it in order to accomplish this. And though it could take a bit of time, we could see a vast improvement for the Flyers on this front. And along those lines, thing 4 is that the Flyers special teams should improve tremendously this season. Besides that tighter defensive scheme overall from John Tortorella, we have a new assistant coach in Brad Shaw, who was the architect of the successful power kill in Columbus. Look for the Flyers PK to take a big step forward this year. And lastly, don't sleep on the Lehigh Valley Phantoms. There's going to be a lot of good prospect development down there, and the team should see a lot of improvement, and some of the best prospects in the Flyers system will shine. So you're now fully in the know about the 2022-23 Philadelphia Flyers. Be sure to subscribe to Locked On Flyers wherever you get your podcasts and over on YouTube to keep up with the Flyers and Phantoms all season long.